হালা বেলটা বাজাইতেছে বেলটা বাজাইতেছে কম্পিউটার কি আর প্রচার করতে আসছে
just shows straight away that your margin for error is so fine, and Markader comes back with a perfect delivery, having been spanked before. Nicely delivered from Markader. Now Josh Little, Indian players would know all about him, had this season with the Gujarat Titans. Left arm quick and does swing it. How will he swing it in this slightly cool atmosphere here today? Yeah, nicely gets the straight up. Also fancy, is he, that he's picked up pace, probably from bowling in India with the IPL, with the Titans. He's picked up his pace, has picked up his pace. Who's that down there? Hello, who are we? There's our pace detector right here. A little bit of width on offer. Shall we go back to that? I just fancy that Josh Little has picked up his pace a little bit. Now, if you gain an extra yard, you're delivering over 22 yards, and he's swinging the ball as well. He gets great shape. Watch the shape that he achieves. It gets that in swing, which is what Arshdeep Singh wasn't doing.
Well, 7 wickets for Josh Little in the 10 matches he played for the Gujarat Titans. Good return for his first season in the IPL. Shy at the stumps with the non-strikers, and now there's another chance. Well, it's comedy running here from India, almost a double chance, and in the end, no wickets lost. A little bit of nerves just being shown. And they could have high-fived in the middle, they'd given up on it there. Both throws close, but not close enough.
That is quite astonishing, because the whole length of the pitch was on offer to the fielding side, and they still couldn't rip one out. Paul Stirling, Ireland's captain, can't believe that they didn't get a wicket there.
Well, I fancy the throws were just wrong here. Have a look at the length they've thrown here. The field is at the stumps here. You don't mind that. There's no one at the stumps, but here, this throw should be bounced into Lorcan Tucker. That's criminal fielding. He's thrown the one back in. Here he is, thrown it in. He should be bouncing that halfway down the wicket straight into the hands of Lorcan Tucker, and then it would have been the first wicket.
Oh, magnificently bowled by Josh Little. Has that beaten everything? No, Paul Stirling says he wants to look at this. Yeah, it's going to the third umpire.
1-2 director, we have a play review for course. The original decision is not out. I've checked the front foot and it's a fair delivery. Can we go to front on, please? Thank you. Ball's closer back. Can we go to all trades, please? Thank you. Just keep it going. We have a big gap between bat and ball. Ball is clearly not hitting the stumps. Can we give me Rowley back on screen, please? Rowley, stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen.
Well, it's funny, if you looked at Josh Little when Ireland were in that little huddle afterwards, when he was thinking back, you can kind of replay it in your mind. He was thinking, did it take the edge or has it hit some kind of piece of clothing? And that's what's happened. So they've lost a review here, Ireland.
That's the shape that Josh Little is looking for to the left-hander and especially to the right-hander. That was really a wonderful delivery. 13 overs, 2 overs gone is 13 without loss.
I'll go and get myself a nice cup of coffee, get my fluffy socks, sit on my sofa, all cuddled up in the corner, legs up, arms comfy. And I start to play. It's my time, it's my me time. And while everybody else is doing their things in the house, that's my time for me to enjoy to play. And it's fun. So yes, I like it.
Do as Lisa. Search for Happy Tiger Bingo. Happy Tiger Bingo. Low stakes, roaring bingo fun.
Yeah, all wrapped up on a cool day here. Malahide for about 14 k's north of Dublin. Here's Barry McCarthy. Well, he's had an outing with the bat. He can match it with the ball. Barry McCarthy, that's a name for you to remember today because he really did enjoy himself with the bat.
That's a nice little entry into the bowling innings for Barry McCarthy. That one I would think would be called a wide usually. Just swung a little bit, so perhaps Mark Hawthorne thinks it started inside the wide line. Fantastic 50 from Barry McCarthy. He was watchful at the start, but once it was pitched up, he sent it long. Good footwork, great bat speed in particular. Hit well, leg side. A little bit of luck at times as well, and really deserved his 50 on a day where Ireland needed him to come in and score a big one.
Bold and well played. Back down the pitch from Jaswal.
Excellent late swing from McCarthy though. Caught the inside half of Jaswal's bat. Nice and full, drawing Jaswal forward. Just over balancing a little bit with his head towards the offside, so couldn't adjust to that swing late.
Jagged back a little bit and the extra bounce has hit Jaswal here. It's gloved him. It's come back off the pitch and just wrapped him on the knuckles.
Well, if he's been guilty in the past of something, Barry McCarthy, he's been a little bit predictable. Very consistent. He's just changing things up a little bit here. That one much shorter than the previous delivery and really lifting on Jaswal. Wrapped him on the gloves. He's not express pace, Barry McCarthy, so just be a few shakes of the hand and Jaswal will get on with it, I'd imagine.
What a couple of weeks Jaswal has had. Made his Test and T20 international debut in the previous series against West Indies in July and August respectively. He scored a century on his Test debut, 171 in Rousseau. And we saw him first under-19 cricket in South Africa. My goodness, he was head and shoulders above everyone else. Wonderful player, and it's a great story in his life. But so well organised.
George Dockrell didn't score with the bat. Might see him with the ball in hand, bowling his left arm spin. He's been growing back into his spinning ways. Curtis Camphor as well, a way of taking wickets for this Irish team. And Craig Young, well, he's the one who gets a way swing to the right-hander, usually opens the bowling. We'll see him before long, no doubt.
A very good over. 3 gone. It is 16 for no wicket.
As free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows, live the dust away. Dutch Duster. Discover more at Dutch UK. Good.
16 for no wicket. Chasing 140. Here's Josh Little. Up there. Gaikwad. Oh, with exquisite timing. It's good to watch. It's better than that.
Well, there's a fielder in the deep, very wide third or backward point, but that's there for the shorter delivery, I'd wager. This one too full. So it's in front of point, and nothing that George Dockrell could do to come around and cut that one off. Classy shot.
We are the Joy e-bike, ready to thrive on the Indian roads with its newly launched Made in India e-bike, a name synonymous with strength, durability, perfectly fabricated for all types of Indian terrains. Spectacular range of Joy e-bike electric vehicles available all across India, 750 dealerships. And more than useful from Josh Little as well. Pace and movement.
And perfect length as well. Brought Jaswal forward. Wasn't there to drive. And then there's the movement away. And have a look at that footwork. Absolutely non-existent. That's what happens when you bowl as good a delivery as that, Josh Little.
Just be the one. Of course, Ireland had got off to such a wretched start. India going well here, 22 for no wicket. Ireland lost 2 wickets in the first 4 balls. Well, they were 15 for 2 at this stage, looking to recover, and Ireland went to 31 for 5. So it's quite remarkable that they got their total to 139. Bowled once again. A little bit of shape here for Josh Little. He's getting a bit of swing.
Well, he reached up to his head after it, but they enjoyed it. These Indian fans, they'll enjoy any good cricket that is on show. You'll see fantastic when they're in support of cricket. The volume
Lost. India looking at DLS half scores. They need 27 at the end of this over. If they don't lose a wicket, if they lose a wicket, that score changes. 22 loss. They do lose a wicket, that DLS score has to be 31. So be mindful of that. I'm sure the numbers are in the head of Jaswal and, of course, Gaikwad. 5 deliveries for India to get 5 runs to, because 5 overs constitutes a game, and the second innings ball again. Just rattle right or can at the same time, so it's probing bowling this trouble card.
Still getting it to move into the left hand here as well. This round for 3 masters, so there's Chris.
Ireland's all-rounder, one of
জিনিসটা কিভাবে করতেছে যাতে অর্ক ফিরাইট না আউট বাজনা দিতেছে।
और दोस्तों आप बिल्कुल 100 रुपये में ऑनलाइन आईडी लेके लाखों रुपए जीत सकते हो। तो जल्दी से ऑनलाइन आईडी, वो भी नंबर 1 इंडिया की। तो नंबर 1 इंडिया की ऑनलाइन आईडी के लिए नंबर है जो स्क्रीन के ऊपर दे रखा है, जल्दी से मैसेज करें, जल्दी से आईडी ले। जी हाँ दोस्तों, ओनली फॉर 100 रुपये में आप लाखों रुपए जीत सकते हो। नंबर 1 ऑनलाइन आईडी लेने के लिए नंबर है जो मैंने स्क्रीन के ऊपर दे रखा है, तो जल्दी से मैसेज कर ले। जी हाँ दोस्तों, ओनली फॉर 100 रुपये में ऑनलाइन आईडी लेके आप बिल्कुल लाखों रुपए कमा सकते हो। तो जल्दी से हमने स्क्रीन के ऊपर नंबर दे रखा है, तो जल्दी से मैसेज कर।
तीन पत्ती, ड्रैगन टाइगर और भी बहुत सारे गेम। हेलो दोस्तों, ऑनलाइन
rounder, no doubt. The first time counted as an all-rounder, he'll be delighted with that.